What's up, everybody, and welcome to another reaction on Cigarette. Hello, Silica.
Hello.
Okay, so Elvis Presley, Jailhouse Rock got for first time in a long time. We got like a good amount of views and comments, and thank you so much for that. Also, some that didn't really like our reaction. That's fine. And also like I said, he wasn't so popular in the 60s, and I didn't mean he wasn't popular and he didn't selling LPs. I just saying that the Beatles and the British invasion did change his like role in music, and it did. That's also why they call it the comeback. Like comeback. That's the point of it. So I'm aware of that he still was like relevant and also inspired all the 60s musicians, but just take note that he called it comeback. So he like tried to come back. Yeah. Anyways, we're just gonna take Hound Dog. This is an interesting song because I think we saw Cold Chisel doing it. I don't know if it's the same song. That's also called Hound Dog, I think. So yeah, we saw them play live. And Silica, you have to show some emotions. She will say she's been so yeah. What are the things? Stony.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just hard for me, but I try.
Yeah, it's fine. Anyways, guys, let's listen to it. And yeah, if you have some special live performance you want us to, let us know. Like there was some that say, hey, try some comeback, but we don't know what comeback you want to see. We have already seen Suspicious Mind. That was the first one we saw. It was great.
Oh yeah, that was when he was on the stage, right?
Yeah, that's right. I gotta say, I know some of you guys said he got better and better. In my opinion, he was the biggest in the 50s, and like that's why I love to hear him in his big fame time. But I don't know all of it from the 70s. I just really love to see him in the 50s. He looks so great and so happy, and I don't know, man. It's just me, maybe. I know there's big Elvis fan out there, and you guys also 100% know much more about it than me. I know that, guys. But let's watch Hound Dog, and we sort of also live, but the quality in the 50s, like we couldn't hear anything. So
yeah, we heard a couple of seconds, and we couldn't really hear anything.
You guys will probably also be mad about that, and now you're mad we not take a live version. So you like it's impossible to make everyone happy. So we're gonna stick with this so we can actually hear the song. It's the typical length of a 50 song, radio song. So let's listen to it.
They're very short, actually.
Yeah, so it's gonna also be full music all the time. That's my expectation. Like all second of this song is used for some music. Anyways, guys, let's go. Hound Dog.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog, girl. You're crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Well, they said you was high class. Well, that was just a lie. Yeah, they said you was high class. Well, that was just a lie. Yeah, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound.
Amazing. Really nice to hear his voice and not to see him. Then I got distracted sometimes when he's make the dance move, all the stuff. It was really, really nice. I think it's first time I ever just listened to him, like just to suck his voice in, and exactly have a great voice. It's really, really nice.
Did you know the song?
What?
Did you know the song?
No.
What? Really?
Yeah, I'm not really listening that much to Elvis.
I knew the song.
Yeah, that's
probably from I think it's from some movies or something like that.
of course.
Because this song have a little bit of surfer vibes.
Sure. Does it?
I don't know if it's just me, like you're standing on the what's called the waves and surfing on the surfboard, and
Okay. I mean,
I don't know if it's just me that have that.
No, yeah,
feeling.
I can see what you. It's probably from a movie. I get that at least.
Yeah.
That's but yeah, it was just and again, it's simple build up, like the it's same like Blues Ray Shoes, Minimum Blues. It's all the same structure of build up the song. It's just a little different, but it's still the 3-chord songs. They really looks like the same, just a little different. But he just made it really, really good. Again, I mean it was really, really good to hear, because Blues Ray Shoes is a song I have listened to many, many, many times. And it's, even though it's kind of the same, it's still a little different, and a lot of different actually, because Blues Ray Shoes have other stop and time stops. But it's going there. I really do like him. I want to see more, of course. Also, if he made some other stuff than just 3-chord songs, like this is I think you called it a 12 or 16 bar song. Like it's going around the same circle, like boogie, right? Really, really fun to play, by the way. But a lot of 50 songs doing this. Also, Little Richard, Ray Charles is a lot of the same, but it just keeps circling that, and that's really, really nice. But did they also make some other songs than only that? Because in the 60s they started doing that, all the others. I also think that Elvis did some. I don't know. I have never heard him do anything other than this 3 bars there. So that's a thought, guys. So now is your time to come and say, okay, if you want to hear something that's out of this league, try this song here. Because this is a very Elvis like
it's a Elvis style.
Yeah, and it's great. I do appreciate it. I'm 100% honest. I'm not gonna be the biggest Elvis fan in the world, but I appreciate his music, and I also respect that he was like almost the founder of the music. So many like started being inspired by him. All the big in the 60s and also in the 70s was growing up listening to Elvis. Like Queen is really, really loving Freddie Mercury, right? And also Beatles, and there is so many. So he really, really inspired and started something. And he was also, as I know, and again, this is just you guys can say that's not right, but I think the older generation back in the 50s, they didn't really like it at the beginning, or that was too loud and that too new. That like before Elvis, the music was so different. I have listened to some, and so he changed the music, and in the beginning it was really, really hard for like especially the older people to understand and also to appreciate it. It was just too noisy and all that. He had to break that barrier with his music and break through to the other side, actually, like the Doors title song. But he really had to do. It wasn't really easy to be to be something special and something new. It's not just easy. You also really have to go through the hard things.
Really work hard.
And the same thing happened with the Beatles. There was many that really don't like them, and the psychedelic rock again. For older people, it's harder to appreciate and to accept something new. So I think they really struggle. back in the days, the older one. But when they just got in, I think more and more appreciated was by the civilization. Also when he got in the TV show. I think that's one thing that really was important. He got in the TV show, like also in the Australian shows and all that. That was really, really important because also then it wasn't only the teens that saw him live.
And the movies.
I don't know actually how he felt about being the movies, and also how and I think they sold really, really good tickets and all that to the to the biograph, but I don't and to the movies, but I don't think I don't know if he liked to be a movie star because that's something I can't say anything out about. But I know he was in some movies. Yeah. That's right.
And that's also a way to get out.
Yeah. That's
to others.
Yeah, but also to milk his fame. You can say that it's not. Maybe it's not him that wanted to. Maybe he just got forced to it. So easy money.
True.
We don't know that. I don't know that at least. Maybe you guys do. I don't know. But interesting, guys. Really, really nice song. Thank you so much for watching. We hope, of course, this also gets some views and I don't know, guys. It's just really, really interesting. We're gonna, if you want us, we can dive into more Elvis. That could be really, really interesting.
Like this song right there. Who
I am. What you guys want to see? Let us know, guys. We see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye bye.